It's time for the One Bar and Lepica Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lepica Show. I'm One Bar. In today's episode, we're talking Brian freaking Winters. Brian Winters, starting right guard for the Jets, has just been released. And you know what? Vikings could use a guard or two on their team. So absolutely, we're going to talk about this. Jets give him the boot, save them $7 million a year in salary cap. Not so much that he can't play. It's just the Jets are in full-blown rebuild mode. And this just proves their point right there. They're going young. They're moving on. They need some salary cap to get some new guys. But Vikings, like I said, we know they need a guard. Let's look at Brian Winters. Brian Winters, 2013 third-round pick, has started 79 games for the Jets, has been a staple on that offensive line for them on a team that, let's just be real, over the last couple of years, they haven't had very, very many good players. And Brian Winters is one of them. He is definitely a better pass blocker than run blocker, but he is I would say, a very solid guard. Still only 29 years old, has a little bit life left in him yet. He only started 9 games last year due to injury, but he has been very reliable for the Jets, and he's going to be unemployed for not too long. It's going to be interesting to see what he gets paid. Like I said, he was due $7 million this year. I don't think it'll be that much, but there are teams out there that are looking for guards. Look at the Vikings for the right guard position. Everybody's just kind of banking on Drew Samia going to be sliding into that spot and solve our hopes and dreams. But we've only seen Drew Samia in college, and yes, he was very, very good. And that 4th-round pick last year seemed to be very good value. But we've also seen other guards that were very good in college not transition. Pat Elflein is one of them. So to have him come in, he's going to be better than Drew Samia this year. So why not at least dab a little bit, see what he wants? Because if he was to come in, he'd be better than Josh Klein was last year. And I love Josh Klein, but it would be a huge, huge improvement. We do have a little bit of space that this might actually work. Brian Winters, very, very surprised to see him cut by the Jets. They need to protect their golden boy, Mr. Darnold, but they're moving on. And hopefully this might be an opportunity for the Vikings. Everybody's just been questioning what the hell are they going to do at guard. They got Drew Samia on the right side. They got Dakota Dozier on the right side. Pat Elflein obviously on the left. There's little swirlings about possibly Oli Udoh moving the guard. Kyle Hinton, our 7th-round draft pick, is also very intriguing, which gets me excited. But why not take a veteran like Brian Winters, chuck him in there next to Brian O'Neill, Bradbury, and yes, unfortunately, Pat Elflein is their starting left guard, and Riley Reif. It makes it sound a little bit better and might help this squad get a couple more wins. So Brian Winters, pick up that phone call if you see a area code from Minnesota, baby.